Hey guys, early morning episode, show, video, whatever you want to call this. So am I too old, or can I be too old to learn a new sport? And the answer is yeah. It's your mindset, your heart, your physical ability. So if you haven't done anything in a while, then yeah, you could be too old. But there's a ... after that. You can be old right now, too old right now for a sport, but not if you work on it. So the real answer is, no, you're never too old to learn something new. Play a new sport. So one of the reasons I like CrossFit is it doesn't say the epitome of what we do is CrossFit. You must do CrossFit, right? To be awesome. That's not what CrossFit says. It says that the base layer of health and fitness is nutrition. So we do habits-based nutrition because you can do habits that compound over time. And if you can figure out a way to use these habits, if you use these habits and lose 1 pound a month, and a year you've lost 12 pounds, in 2 years you've lost 24 pounds, and so you can keep compounding and growing that, probably even more if you drill down on it. But habits are easier. Anyway, at the top of it is sport. Learn a new sport. So it's nutrition and play a sport. You know you're fit when your base is good and you're eating right, and you can play some sort of sport. And I don't know, I do believe that curling and darts and stuff like pool is a sport, but it may not be the exact, it is a sport. So yeah, so I'm gonna say yes. If you got accuracy, one of the 10 physical attributes, so speed, power, accuracy, balance, all that stuff, and it takes some amount of ability to actually be able to throw a dart. But anyway, so here's a story that I've got to share about one bad brother, So I tore the meniscus in my knee mountain biking, so I'm playing sport. I'm out in an adventure race. We're in the woods for 24 hours, and I go to get out of my clip, and I rip my own meniscus, which is like weird but hurt. So I guess you could say I was fit enough to tear my own knee? I don't know, that's weird. I probably should have been taking fish oil. So I go to the surgeon. He says, you know what, weirdly, I'm not going to cut you. It doesn't seem so bad, so you're good. Just deal and see what happens. So I have had this knee issue for 2 to 3 years, and it's actually pretty good now. I can kick a soccer ball with my leg, and it doesn't make me want to cry. But my family wanted to go skiing. I'm like, yeah, the idea of the ski pulling to the side with my knee makes me cringe. So I said, I don't think I can ski, but maybe I can snowboard. So you see the gray hair. I am almost 50. I snowboarded? I think that's the past tense. I snowboarded it once when I was maybe 15, maybe 13-ish. And it was so long ago. It was like when they first came out. No helmets. I think you used ski boots and you just strapped in. And all I did was face plant going down the hill. When I turned backwards, I back planted my head. So it was about 2 hours in the most biggest headache I've ever had, and never did it again. So fast forward to now, Levi says, yeah, Dad, I'll snowboard with you because you're going to need somebody to pick you up. I'm like, well, that's nice, buddy. Thank you. So we got on our snowboards, never having snowboard in 30 plus 40-ish years, whatever. And so go down the hill, just I thought that's pretty good. I can kind of go left and right like a leaf floating down. And fell a lot, had to understand how to fall. So that's something totally different. So again, can you be too old? Yes, but you can fix that. So am I too old for a new sport? No, because I'm doing something now. So I do CrossFit every day. I coach soccer. I'm very physical. Yeah. So, and I eat really well. So you can affect who you are and learn something new and be ready for that if you choose. And yes, it is tough. The easiest way to defeat feebleness is to get yourself a coach. So of course we focus on coaching, mentoring, and accountability. That's our big three. And our desire is to help grow and bring people in that are happy, humble, helpful people who want to be healthy and fit now as well as when we're 90. So we have that kind of long view, and it helps me understand who I am and how I can do something new and aggressive and possibly bone breaky, like snowboarding at nearly 50. There were some close calls, but fortunately I know how to fall. And it was Boone, North Carolina on Beach Mountain, so lots of ice, no real snow. Probably not the best place to learn, because when you fall, man, it hurts. But I'm fine. Nothing really. That night, the first night sleeping was a little bit painful, but feel pretty good right now. I'm about to go hit the gym in a little bit. So Yes, you can be too old, but that's your choice. There was a great Facebook meme that I stole, and I love it. It says, well, I'm going to add to it, but it said, what did it say? Being healthy is tough. Being obese is tough. Being married is tough. Being divorced is tough. Being rich is tough. Being poor, it's tough. Choose your tough. Do you want to go out at 50, 60, 70 and like having someone else wipe your butt? I mean, all these old folks home in Woodstock are popping up, which is great. Maybe it's like being in a fraternity back at Georgia Tech, right? You're like with your age group doing crazy stuff. I don't know. Or maybe you've got someone like my niece taking care of you because you didn't take care of yourself. So it's not too late. I've seen people come back from, I mean, look, most of the calls we get are, hey, Andy, or it usually goes to Coach Jamie. Hey, Coach Jamie, it's been 30 years and I really haven't done anything. Can you help me? And the answer is yes. First is personal training. Get somebody to work with you individually. Then we grow into group classes when you're ready. The other is, again, coaching, mentor, and accountability with your nutrition. But you don't have to sacrifice the rest of your life in learning new stuff and thinking, well, I'd love to ride a horse, but, you know, I'm 50 and if the horse threw me off, I don't know, right? So don't put yourself there. Or if you did put yourself there, there is a way out. A CrossFit gym or any gym would be a great solution. If you don't live in Woodstock, or even if you live in Woodstock, give me a call. I'll help you find a gym that works for you. I don't care if you come here or not. Whatever. My job is to help first. One of my good friends that was at Cherokee Christian, as well as Fellowship Christian, well, I guess their kids were good friends and the moms are good friends. I'm the dad on the side. But anyway, one of our friends texted in and said, hey, we're looking at a gym. How can you help us? And she mentioned to several other gyms. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, those could be good. What are you looking for? So to drill down into how to help you find what is a good fit is to understand your goals. So if you've got a good why that's really sticky, like, hey, I'd like to see my grandkids and be really active, it's a good why. Or the doctor said I'm going to die in 2 years, man, that is a great sticky why. And then you've got goals for that, or at least you're willing to work with someone to set up goals, then yes, no, you can't be too old to learn a new sport because that's a double negative. So you're always at the right age to learn something new if you're always working towards it, right? Do something every day that compounds that physical ability and you'll see awesome results.